Okay, today we learn some halachas of Erev Yom Tov. So it says in Tov Mem Daled today, this year Erev Yom Tov is Shabbos. It says it talks about in Nishar chometz achar she'ochlo mevatelo. You have to mevatel the chometz. V'koife olav kli ad motzei Yom Tov v'meva'aroi. To cover, if you have any chometz left, you cover it with something, and then Motzei Yom Tov, you're going to burn it. I always, when I learn this halacha, why don't they offer the poskim, the Shulchan Aruch, and the Rambam, and everybody else, to just get rid of it, flush it in toilet? Why they all say cover with a kli?
They have that then?
Oh, so the Be'emes is, the Mishnah Berurah brings us from the Chayei Odom and from other poskim, that it says over here, Mumayre, it talks about in such a case the leisle kusi or kelev litnola. There was no goy to give it, there's no dog to give it to him. Dilav hochi, he says, Ashikvar over arba shoas ve'emet b'shah chamishis yitaltel avitom. You're allowed still to metaltel the chometz by shah chamishis. V'chen mutar l'tato l'ashlicha l'besakisa. He says, "Im yesh lo bezakisa b'chatzeiroi." That's what he brings. That's only they talk about the scenario on the olden days. There, the bezakisa allowed them to go to Rishus Harabim, so they didn't want them to go to Metaltel on Shabbos from Rishus Hayochid to Rishus Harabim. They told you koife olav kli. But if there is any scenario, you could destroy the chometz, whether they're flushing it in the toilet, or they're giving it to the dog, or giving it to the goy that you're allowed to do. Shishis das osor ba'anov osor betiltul. He says, even then you could tell a goy to take it, you tell a goy to help me to get rid of it, but if not, that was it. When there's no other choice, koife olav kli. But Adarabah today comes out, Lamai said, this koife olav kli, it's very not practical today, because today we all have our toilet in the Rishus HaYochid in our homes, and also we have a lot of chemicals that we could, if you spray on the chometz, some chemicals that become posel me'achilas kelev. The dog would not eat it if you spray some chemicals on it. That's called biur chometz. You mavar, it's ois chometz, no more chometz. It's like afra ba'alma at this point. So we have other options today, Erev Shabbos, either to flush it in the toilet or spray on it some chemicals and can put it in the garbage because it's not anymore chometz. At this point as mavur min ha'olam the chometz. Then it says also not to forget to mevatel the chometz after we finish to eat and get rid of the chometz, to mevatel the chometz on Shabbos. I mentioned many times the nusach of the bittul chometz. It's not a prayer. It's a bittul chometz. So you have to say it in the language you understand. You cannot just say it in Aramaic or language you don't understand. It's not a prayer. You if the mevatel chometz beliboy have to be language that you understand. Okay. Then it says like this in Tov Ayin Beis. It says that goes on a regular year. Yeshul chono oruch me'odiyom. You have to prepare your table of Leila Seder from the day while it's still daytime before it dark. Because when comes the night, you don't want to waste time now preparing the table. You want to start the Seder right away. So it's obviously they don't talk about it. So Pashut, this year you cannot do this. This year you cannot prepare the table for Pesach because it's Shabbos and Meichin Yom Tov. Shabbos cannot prepare for Yom Tov. And it's brought in Hilchas Yom Tov even that Yom Tov cannot Meichin L'Chaveiroi. So obviously how much more over here Shabbos cannot Meichin L'Yom Tov. He says like this. Afilu dover shen b'malacha klal. There's no malacha preparing the table. It's not malacha over here. Kagoin la'adiach kelim or wash some dishes. B'kayoytzav hazeh osul asas v'lachin miyom tov l'tzarech chol. From even miyom tov l'tzarech chol, how much more miyom tov l'shabbos. V'afilu l'tzarech l'shabbos shel achrav. It says, I'm reading from Hilchas Yom Tov, Tov Kuf Gimel. Even if let's say Yom Tov and then after that Shabbos, you cannot make it for Yom Tov l'shabbos. Same thing like this from Yom Tov l'shabbos like this year. Tell like this. V'chen lo yichapes b'sefer Torah b'Yom Tov Rishon, ma shetzarech likros b'Yom Tov Sheni. Even to Yom Tov, you cannot prepare the sefer Torah for the next day of laning. Same thing would be over here. We cannot prepare on Shabbos the sefer Torahs what we're going to lane the next day. Yom Tov and Mechz. So all I'm saying is this halacha that you have to prepare the table before Yom Tov. It does not apply this year because this year it's Shabbos. Shabbos cannot make the Yom Tov, so you have to do it when it's already dark. There's one more halacha I want to cover today. It says, "Yisader shulchonei bekelim noyim kefi koichoi." That's again, it's night already because it's Shabbos. You're gonna in Yom Tov you're gonna prepare the table with the kelim noyim. So it says the kafachayim v'gam hakoises yu noyim u'odorim l'chvod hayom. And by the way, it's not. I know a lot of people are gonna buy fancy disposable cups. It's disposable. So have two problems. A, it's not covered Yom Tov to be disposable. Obviously, if somebody has a lot of gas, there's no the only way he can do that. That's what he's gonna do. But there's another problem with that. That if you have disposable cups, according to Rav Moshe, you can make kiddush on it. You cannot make kiddush on disposable cup, even they're fancy, because eventually you throw them out. It's not a kli anymore, and the kiddush, one of the tnoim that how you make kiddush, and have to be a kli, not pogum, not shovur. Since you're going to throw it away, it's not a kli. If it's not a kli, it's like making kiddush on your palm, putting a wine on your palm, making kiddush. So you need to have a permanent kli, not a disposable. Again, some matir, even it's not permanent, but lechatchila it should be a cup. Then it's like this. The Kafachayim says, "V'misigo yodo yikach shel kesef." That's al pi Kabbalah. Why? Neshu remez el chesed. Kesef meramas chesed, zov chesef zov. It's gevura, kesef, the silver. It's chesed. Ki kois gematria elokim shu b'chinas din. Kois is gematria 86. Gshem elokim. It's inyan of din. Val v'im ken imu shel kesef yem memutak. So some people have a glass cup. It's good halachically, but the inyan of here, it says, since the kois itself is inyan of gevura, and yain also maramas la gevura. If you want to mamtik a little bit the gevuras, make them sweeten up the gevuras, that should be a silver cup. Because silver is chesed, memela it's a matik the gevura. That's why, by the way, also al pi Kabbalah, al pi nigla, we have to put some water to the wine. That the wine is to be strong. It's called mamazig. The wine will add, but al pi Kabbalah, they're adding a little bit of water. It's chesed. Yain is gevura, but mamtik the gevura. Then he says like this: Yeshiv Ba'aseva. We know there's a lot of mitzvahs to do tonight. Ba'aseva. He says mitzvah linug srora belal Pesach. You have to act like a kingish, like a king, royalty. B'srora. You have an authority. He says ubezeh yechupar mashanoach srora v'gai v'kol hashana. Let us say that we act with royalty, we act like we have an authority. That is a kapara of the whole year. It's not a positive behavior, acting in such an authoritative fashion. So by Lela said, doing it like this for Hashem mitzvah, you mechaper on this. Yeah. All right.
So